part. Lazarus is dead. And it says in verse 20, when Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him. And first of all, that scripture, that line in and of itself gets me because we are talking about someone who is in pain. Mm-hmm. They're experiencing extreme heartbreak. My brother just passed away. Mm-hmm. And she hears that Jesus is coming. What she doesn't do is say, you know what? I'm upset with him right now. Like, he didn't let my brother die. She runs out to meet him in her distress, mm-hmm. in her grief, in her anger. And she even says to him in verse 21, Lord, if you had been there, mm-hmm. accusatory, if you had been there, my brother would not have died. And then she says, but I know that even now God will give you whatever you ask. Wow. I've lost some things. Yeah. And I don't all the way know if I've responded in this way. Oh, yeah. Number one, I don't go to the Lord. I just be like, let me just handle this. Let me just hunker down. Yep. And just handle it myself. She ran to him. She stated her feelings. Mm-hmm. Hey, I just want you to know, I've come to you because I know that you're the ultimate redeemer, that life runs through you and from you. Mm-hmm. But if you were there, I wouldn't have to experience this pain. However, I know that you have power. Yep. Yes. And I'm not going to run from that power just because I'm in pain. Yep. Just because I'm heartbroken, just because I didn't get my way, just because something did not go the way that I expected it to. Yep. I'm going to come to you. And then Jesus mess around and pull the okey doke on these boys, proclaims prophetically, your brother will rise again. Yeah. Goes to the tomb. And let me just tell you, a body dead for 4 days. I don't know if you crushed a roach or something in your front door and seen how crazy it looked, but I cannot even imagine how broken down and smelly this body was. And look, Jesus said, not only am I coming to give you new life again, mm-hmm. but I'm going to get in the mess. Yep. I'm going to get in the stinky, the middle, the dead, and I'm going to bring it back to life again. Yes. And I just think that, yes, I think he did it for his glory, to prove mm-hmm. I am the Son of God and I have life pumping through me. Yep. But also, I think he did it because his daughter was desperate. And he's like, I got you. Mm. And he's just doing that for us today. Yes. And, when you're talking, I'm thinking this is so often the tone of Scripture, too. Mm. Because you're bringing this in, and I'm thinking of you bringing in Job. And then I'm thinking about the fact that so many times it's this expression of people in Scripture where it's the both and. It's the saying, so God, true. I am struggling, and yet I believe. Yes. Because Job, I'm thinking of Job, and I think it's Job 23-ish, perhaps, where he says, I go east, I go west, I look to these places, and I don't see you, I can't find you anywhere. And in the same vein, he says, but you know where I'm going. Yep. So it's like expression of both. Yep. Yeah. I don't see you anywhere. I don't know where you are in my moment of struggle, but I believe. Yep. I believe even though I'm struggling here. Mm. And that's the beauty of the both and. Yeah. Wow. Of the tension that we live in constantly. Yeah. And it's knowing that God can. It's believing that God can, even though we in that moment may not see tangible proof. Yeah. We may not see, because we are feeling completely broken. We're feeling completely out of it. We have papers all over, and we're at IHOP. Yeah. And, maybe even the tenderness of the Lord is this woman saying, you're not going to eat that. Let me just bring you some coffee. Right? Yeah. But I mean, listen, let us not overlook those moments where the Lord just drops in a little bit there, just a little bit here, that we need to keep us going. I think the thing that keeps me holding on is by declaring that God is powerful. Really, it makes me giddy to think that there is this God that created the universe that is all powerful, all knowing, omniscient, omnipresent. He's in all things all the time. And when I declare that, it makes me feel safe. So the more we declare the goodness and power of God, the more comfort we feel, the more goodness we feel, the more trust we have in him, even when we don't feel powerful at all. Healing doesn't mean it's not going to be hard. Healing is hard. Yeah. It's hard.